Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while, just been busy with stuff, but I'm trying to upload things more frequently. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about the New Balance Numeric 600s, the Knox Pro model. So when you get these shoes, it comes with the shoes itself and one set of laces. It does not come with an extra set of laces. The shoes are a proper cup sole, meaning that you'll get a lot more protection for your feet at the expense of board feel. Now, with the looks of these shoes, it's definitely one of those models where it looks a lot better on foot rather than by itself. When I was looking at it, I was a little skeptical at first, but then after putting it on, I'm like, wow, this is actually a really good looking shoe. And especially with the colorway that I got, with the dusty blue upper and the all black sole, that is one of my favorite color combinations. Now, as for the shoe itself, you definitely do need to break it in or else your feet are gonna hurt. But for me, it broke in after less than a week or so. And after that, it was a really nice, comfortable shoe. Now, for me, the fit of all the New Balance Numeric shoes, I have to go a half size down. So my true to size, I'm a 9. That's for me, like Vans or Nike. But for New Balance, for whatever reason, I need to go half a size down. This may be different for you, so I would definitely suggest trying these on in person first before buying them. Now, I found this shoe to be very durable. The big wear marks are this seam that's right next to where I ollie, the N, and I always damage the seams on the N. I don't know why. I guess that's just a highway area, but for every New Balance shoe I've ever had, I've always ripped the seams on, or the stitching on that N branding. You can also see here on the toe area where I'm doing all my flip tricks. Yeah, it's getting a lot of wear, but it's still holding up very nicely. And this was the first cup sole that I had in a while where it just felt fairly bulky. Not super bulky, but definitely if you skate a lot of thin shoes like vulcanized shoes or thin cup soles, this is going to feel a lot different to what you're usually used to. For me, I got used to it after like a few sessions, and I would say after that, it was a very nice shoe to skate in. I felt like a lot of the tricks I was doing, everything felt on point. Everything felt responsive for me at least. But again, there is a lack of board feel compared to other much slimmer, thinner models. And if that's something important to you, then I would probably look elsewhere for a different type of shoe. Impact protection was pretty good. If you know me, I don't really skate a lot of like big gaps or stairs or whatever, but I do a lot of running down transition and a lot of things similar to that. And for me, the shoe held up very, very well for that. Going back to durability, I've owned the shoes for about 2 months, and I was doing a fair amount of skating during that period of time. I don't know exact time, but that's kind of the rough time frame. And again, I found the shoe to be very, very durable, except for the sole. I found that after a lot of use, the sole was slippery. So when I would like land a trick or do transition, I found of course, my end of the use with the shoes, I found that I was slipping off the board a lot. Like when you know how when you're pushing, you kind of pivot your foot to point forward, and then when you hop back on the board, you pivot your foot to face the right way. I found that specifically with my right shoe, it was doing that a lot when I didn't want it to do it. And I know it's not due to like old grip tape or dirty grip tape because I was using new grip at the time. And it's mob, so it's fairly abrasive. So I know it's not because of the grip tape, it's just because of the shoes. So that's something to keep in mind, that the grippiness of the sole isn't that great as the shoe gets older and you use it more. Another thing I find disappointing, and really with all New Balance models, is that it doesn't come with an extra set of laces. The shoe retails at like $90, and depending on where you live, with like tax, shipping, all that, it can easily go over $100. And for it to not include a set of laces, like, come on. And I did break one of the laces that came with the shoe, and I had to do the weird thing where it's like, tie the ends together and it looks really, really ugly. And from there, I can't really like tighten or loosen the shoe without breaking that lace. Yeah, it just wasn't cool. So New Balance really needs to add extra set of laces with their shoes, especially at that price point. I also found that the shoe traps a lot of heat, and that's pretty cool if you live in a colder area. But when it gets hot, yeah, you can really feel that heat, especially when you take it out of the shoe. It's gonna contain like a lot of heat, a lot of sweat, and if you're prone to stuff like athlete sweat or some other condition that really excels that condition in like a damp, sweaty environments, this shoe is going to do that. So you're looking for something a lot more breathable, this probably isn't the shoe for you. Overall, I really like the shoe, but I felt like for $90, definitely needed an extra set of laces, and for the sole to be pretty slippery the more you use it, not a really good thing for me. Now, just comparison, Vans, I feel like that their sole grippiness is pretty consistent throughout the life of the shoe. And then with these New Balances, not so much. That being said, I would get them again if I was looking for that style, maybe in the future. But for me, those were the two main things to keep in mind. But yeah, that has been another shoe review. Again, I'm going to try to upload more. Hope you guys enjoy this, helped you out in some way. And yeah, you just have a good one, and I will see you in the next one.